Hi, everybody. All right, I am going to do something that I have not done before, and I'm going to go live on Facebook and Instagram at the same time. Hi, Instagram. Hi, Facebook. Okay, so this is my first time going live on Instagram and Facebook at the same time. So I know I'm not like the cool kids. My kids would say, Mom, get with the program. Everybody's doing this. So this is my first time doing it. So I'm going to be like looking over here for Facebook. I'm going to be looking over here for Instagram. But I think I'm pretty proud of my setup because I have them really close together. Hey, Casey, how are you? I have them pretty close together. So I'm going live from Facebook and Instagram, and I'm so proud of me that I did it like correct tonight. So let me just share this out. Hang with me one quick second. And let me just make sure that my video is being shared. If you're on Instagram and you see me, say hi. Hold on, let me share my video out, and then I will jump into the topic for tonight, which is a topic I am so excited about. Hi, Gabby, how are you? Come on, Facebook. Which is a topic I am so passionate and excited about. And I want to talk about it tonight, and I want to bring a new spin to it. But let me just do my quick little shares real quick in my group, The Biz Junkie. And if you guys are not in my group, now's your time to join my group. But let me just share this out. Okay, I see you on there too. My number one strategy for generating without working more, doing more, or spending more. All right. Here we go. And this is posted. And let's dive into it. Awesome. Okay. Now I'm all ears. Now I can go live and now we can talk. All right. So if you're joining me and you're here, say hi. Let me know where you're joining me from. And I want to talk tonight about a topic, like I said, I am super, super passionate about. And I think it's one, and here's the reason why, because I think that it's one of the main things that people come to me for when they're first starting out in their business is trying to find out how to make money, right? Like, how do I get clients and how do I make money? And then the second big thing that they come to me for once they start making money is, how do I make more money? So tonight, that's what I want to talk about. But the thing that I see happening so often is that people tend to think, where did my Facebook screen go? People tend to think that in order to make more money, they have to be doing more, they have to be investing at a higher level, they have to be spending more, they have to be working harder and pushing more, right? And I'm here to tell you that that's just simply not the case. So what I want to talk about tonight is a simpler approach, an easier approach, an approach that is not rocket science, but not enough people are actually thinking about it in this way. We have this tendency, I feel like, people have this tendency of overcomplicating things, making things harder than they actually need to be. And tonight I want to show you how freaking easy it is to generate more income in your business without working harder, without doing more, and without spending more. So hi, Melissa, how are you? So hi, Katrina, how are you? I love seeing you all pop in from all over. So if you want to learn, or if you want to generate more income in your business without working extra, without doing more, without pushing harder, without having to spend more, drop me an emoji in the comments and let me know if you're with me. Who's a business owner? Who wants to make more without doing more? Drop an emoji in the comments and let me see. Let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see those comments coming in. All right. So we are going to break it down tonight, and we're going to make it super easy. We're going to make it super fun. And like I said, this is the second thing that I hear from people all the time is once they start making money, they want to learn how to make more money, right? So here's what that looks like. And are you guys ready? This is going to be a super quick, super fast, super high vibe live stream. So I want you guys to say hi. I want you guys to drop your emojis. I want you guys to tell me what and how you're making more money, how you want to make more money. If you want to make more money in your business, I want to see those comments coming in, because that's how I'm going to know I'm not talking to myself, because I don't like talking to myself. I used to like talking to myself, but I don't like talking to myself anymore, because now that I have kids, they're always talking to me and I feel like I need more quiet time. So here we go. Here we go. Here is how we're going to talk about this. Okay. You ready for the strategy? You ready for the strategy? This is it. Okay. The way for you to generate extra income in your business without working more, without spending more, without doing more is, and this is my number one strategy, and it is to show up and serve the hell out of your clients. That's it. That is it, you guys. Show up and serve the hell out of your clients. And I know you were probably expecting some sort of 5-step formula or some magical marketing tactic. And I'm sorry to disappoint you if that's what you're looking for, but it is that simple, you guys. Show up and serve the heck out of your clients. So what does that look like? And I'm going to talk about what it looks like for me. And I think it's super, super applicable to you if you're working with clients, if you've already in business and you're already making some money and you're looking for ways to increase that income. I think this is always a great, great place to start, because again, it's not about overcomplicating things. It's not about making things harder than it needs to be. It's literally just looking at what works and doing more of it on a deeper and a more intentional level. So here's what that looks like for me, right? When I talk about showing up and serving the hell out of my clients, that looks like building relationships, starting off with like building that relationship and really nurturing the relationships that you have with your clients. Because here's the thing, when your clients are working with you, whether they're working with you for 5 months, 3 months, 6 months, however long they're working with you, whatever your programs, whatever your services look like, they're in a relationship with you and you're providing a service to them. So it is your opportunity and it's your responsibility to show up for them and to serve them, right? I feel like I don't know which camera I'm looking at right now, so I'm going to be like side-eye looking at both, but it is your responsibility to show up for them, right? So in the time that you're working with your clients, in that duration of the time together, you want to really partner with them and you want to show up for them. And for me, that's where I get the biggest results from my clients, because if they are, whatever it is that they are like hiring me for to help them with in their business, without me showing up for them, I'm not going to be providing those results for them or helping them get to the results that they were looking for when they hired me, right? So showing up and building those relationships and nurturing those relationships and connecting with them. And for me, that looks like not just on our sessions, but between our sessions. In fact, sometimes even more so between our sessions, because I believe that that's where the real work happens. It's when the session is over and the client goes out and the client has to do the work and the client has to implement the strategy or do the mindset work or think about what it is that we talked about and implement on that, right? So the work, the real meat of the work tends to happen in between sessions. So showing up for them and building on those relationships and celebrating their wins, not just on their sessions, but in between the sessions, has been instrumental as part of how I show up for them, right? The other way that I show up for my clients is sharing with them freely. And I know you're probably wondering, what the heck does this have to do with generating more income? And I'm going to get to that, I promise. But I just kind of want to set the stage for you first so that you can see how showing up and serving the hell out of your clients translates into more income, right? So the second thing for me, it's also really sharing like what works and what doesn't, right? So for me, like, I am a coach. And so as a coach, there's a lot of systems, there's a lot of tools, there's a lot of things that we use in this online space to help systematize our businesses, to help make our businesses run smoothly, right? Whether that's other people, whether that's outsourcing, whether that's a software or a tool or an app or something like that. I share freely because the thing is, I've been in this for a little while. So I've tested a lot of the things and a lot of the tools and a lot of the things. And I'm always like, my radar is always out looking for ways to make my business run more smoothly. And so when I can do that, and I've tested some of those things and I know what works and what doesn't, I can pass that knowledge on and those resources on to my clients. And so that takes away some of the research for them. That takes away some of that work and the guessing for them. And that allows them to simplify their business too, right? So I share freely what's working, what's not working, kind of give them the shortcut, because why should they have to like invest and spend all this time and energy figuring things out when I've already sort of figured some out of those things out. Now, here's the thing, I will make the suggestion. If my client decides to take that and run with that and work that, great. If not, it's all good. But I've given them sort of some options that will eliminate the time and the research and the frustration for them, right? And most of the time, my clients are elated by this because it's like, phew, I never knew that existed, or I never knew that's something that even, that I could be using in this way. So that's another great way when showing up really helps my clients, right? Another thing that is really powerful for me personally, and I don't know that everyone runs their business this way, but for me personally, it's when I really personalize and customize the strategies that I'm using based on what my clients need, right? So showing up for my clients is not just about fitting them in a box. It's not just about, okay, we're on a coaching call and we're gonna check off all these boxes and we're gonna talk about this and we're gonna set some goals and then we're gonna go away. No, it's about really looking at my client as an individual and their business as unique and individual, right? Now, are there some things that will overlap between clients? Are there some strategies that work are across the board? Absolutely. But if you know anything about me and if you've been following anything that I've been saying, it's really about customizing those strategies and making those strategies work for the individual. So here's what I found. When I am working with my clients and I'm able to do this for them, this is what helps them to feel that personalization in our work together. That's what helps them to feel as though, and to know that the work that we're doing is not cookie cutter, that we're not like placing their business in someone else's box. We're literally taking the strategies and peeling back the layers and making sure that those strategies are aligned and that those strategies work for their business, work for their strengths, work for what their individual goals and lifestyle and values are, right? Because we all know this, what works for one may not work for the other. So one of the ways that I really see my clients getting big results, and one of the ways that showing up for my clients has really, really helped them and helped me to generate more income, is when we personalize the strategies. Because when those strategies are so aligned for my clients, they see the results. And when they see the results, they generate income, right? So it's kind of like a win-win on both ends. So I am super, super passionate about approaching business from a very customized, from a very personalized level. I am super passionate about that. I don't believe in these like little cookie cutter strategies and these one size fits all formulas, right? So now you're probably wondering like, so, okay, great. She's told me all this. So what the hell does that have to do with generating extra income in your business? So this is how it translates. And it's really simple, but it translates like this. When I show up and I show the hell up for my clients, when we build those relationships, when I've shortened the learning curve for them and given them the resources and tools and the shortcuts that will simplify their life and their business. And of course, again, suggestions, if they decide to take it, absolutely, that's great. If not, that's fine too, right? But when I've done that, when I've personalized strategies, when I've really met my clients where they're at, guess what happens? Guess what happens? They almost always re-sign with me. They almost always come back and reinvest with me. They almost always become return clients and return customers, right? So that always translates into more income without me having to do anything extra. It's literally just me showing up, me serving them, me providing value for them, right? And the same for you. Like if you're working with your clients, just keep doing that. Just keep showing up for them. And when they're satisfied and they're happy with the service you're providing, they will reinvest with you, right? Another way that that translates into extra income is they will refer people, right? They'll refer people or tell people about my services, and they kind of do the marketing for you. They do the marketing for you by referring people, by like really telling people, telling the world about what you're capable of, telling the world about how their businesses have shifted. And more importantly, I think people start to see them show up differently as a result of the work together, right? So again, not rocket science. Like I'm not out here like doing any type of extra marketing or spending any type of extra money. I'm literally just showing up for them. And so with that, they're bringing people to me because they're satisfied and they see how customized our approaches are. They see how freely I share. They see how much those relationships are being built, right? And then another way is through like affiliate commission. So like I talked about before, sharing tools and softwares and like different resources that I may use in my business that I know have like CRMs, certain platforms that I know works and that I'm happy with. And I would share that freely with my clients if I know that's something that they need in their business. And so there's so many different companies out there that offer like affiliate commissions or like referral discounts and things like that. So it becomes like a natural win-win because, of course, again, if it's totally up to my clients if they want to use that software, if they want to use that thing, or if they want to go in a different direction, that's totally fine. It's cool. But if they decide to go with it, they get a little bit of a discount. I get a little bit of discount. So it's a win-win. Or sometimes you get like a commission, affiliate commission every single month for every single client or from every single person that signs up for that program. So those are just some simple ways of how that translate into extra income in my business every single month. And the thing here is, it's not that I ever go about doing any of this or that you should ever go about doing any of this with the intention to generate extra income or like with this ulterior motive. It's just that it happens by default, right? It always happens just naturally because you're showing up and you're serving and you're sharing and you're customizing and you're delivering your results and you're just being there for your clients and showing up for your clients on every single level, right? So it's not always that you need to go out there and spend more money or you need to go out there and push harder and work harder. Hey, Veronica, how are you? It's not that you need to go out and push harder and work harder and spend more money. It's literally showing the hell up for your clients, like serving the hell out of them and showing up for them. And what I know to be true is when you focus on getting your clients the best results and serving them and really showing up and building that relationship with them, they will show up back for you in return, right? Always, always, always. They will show up back for you in return. They will do the marketing for you by bragging about you and talking about you and sending referrals your way and, and they will also come back. They'll also return, repeat customers, reinvest with you, whether it's right away, whether it's a year or two down the line, they'll always come back because of that experience and that relationship and that connection that you've built, and because of the way you showed up and you served the hell out of your clients. So if you are in that position where you're making some money and you're thinking, well, how can I generate more income? How can I start to make more money in my business? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Instead of like your first your first place should always be, how can I serve my clients at a deeper level, right? What can I do with my existing clients right now? And again, I don't say that to mean that you go into it just with that intention or that ulterior motive just so that they can, refer people to you. That's never the intention, because when you do it with that intention, it doesn't happen, right? But it's about looking at what's right in front of you and how are you deepening those relationships? How are you making that? How are you making that connection with your clients? I'm trying to read something is going on here on Instagram. Like I told you, my first time going live on Instagram doing this, so bear with me. Let's see. Sent a request to be in your live video. Do I want to bring someone in my live video? Maybe you can leave a comment and tell me what you want, what's going on there, and then maybe we'll see if we can bring you in my live video. But yeah, so listen, if you are wanting to make more money in your business, wanting to figure out how can I increase my income, or how can I add a little bit of extra income in my business, before all of the complicated marketing and thinking and making it harder than it needs to be, just start there, right? So literally ask yourself, how can you create these experiences and results for your clients? If you're not already doing so, how can you expand on that and make that so that so that your clients can rave about you, can do the marketing for you, so that your clients are literally not wanting to leave your side, and they're re-signing with you and they're reinvesting with you on that deeper level, right? So that is my number one strategy, you guys. I know you are probably expecting something grand and some magical marketing pill or secret or tactic or some strategy that it's like, top secret, but it's not. It's really not. It's literally, I'm going to say it and say it again, like, show up and serve the hell out of your clients. Like, doing this will literally increase your income, because they will send people your way. They will re-sign with you. And like I said, if you're using any sort of softwares or tools or things like that, you'll generate like referral and commissions and things like that from that. So that is all I wanted to say tonight. If you've got any questions or you've got anything to add to this, drop them in the comments before I hop off. If this is something that you do in your business and it works for you, or you can like testify that this is something that you've seen translate as extra income for you in your business, let me know. Let me know if that works for you. Let me see what somebody's saying. Something here on Instagram. Okay, there we go. All right, you guys, that is it for tonight. I got something in my eyes. I got to go take care of that. Again, if you're watching the replay, leave me your comments. Let me pop over to Facebook. If you are watching the replay, Facebook, Instagram, leave me some comments. If you've got any questions, I'm going to come back and I'm going to answer them all. But thank you for joining me. I'm going to be back again next Wednesday night with another topic. But that's all for tonight. Have a great night. We will see you soon. Bye. Okay, so I got to end this.